Hello FCS 2250 computer application students, Mr. Lang here, and this onboarding tutorial is in regards to our digital and oral presentation project. Very important project. Let's begin. We're going to go to our content here, and you're going to want to go to the digital and oral communication WebEx PowerPoint presentations. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause real quick because what I need you to do is also look when this assignment is due. So how do you do that? You can go to resources. I'm going to right click on calendar and choose open in a new tab, and you're going to want to go and see when is that due. It is the PowerPoint digital and oral communication assignment, and I'm highlighting everything there. So it's this right here. This is one assignment, but for some reason it put it in twice for me. I don't know why, but it says availability ends on this date at 11:59. That is critical. Not only is it due on this day, but it ends on that day. You will not have access to that Dropbox anymore after this date. Now again, please remember this is a generic tutorial. You may be watching this tutorial in the year 2024. Please make sure that you are up to date with when it is due. I want you to go directly to your cell phone right now and go to your calendar, and you need to put in that this is due here, and also another one 5 days beforehand, all right, that it is due. And the reason why this is a very important assignment, if we go back to our syllabus, this course is a Western Michigan University Essential Studies Level 1 course, and it fulfills the oral and digital communication learning outcome, as well as the demonstrate and apply information literacy learning outcome. I will be responsible to write a report or provide Western with some information in regards to your digital and oral communication, and so that takes a lot of time for me. I will not be accepting these assignments late at all. So I want to be very firm with that. Make sure that you look and determine when your assignment is due. I will always have students emailing me the day after it is due. I had this issue. I had that issue. They may even email me 3 or 4 days later after it is due. I had this problem or I had that. All right. Maybe they read my response. You didn't provide me with the password that I need to watch your presentation. It's too late. You need to make sure that you have submitted everything, and my tutorials will demonstrate how to submit everything accurately, so that way you give me everything I need. The reason again why is there's going to be times in your life when you're working for a company and they have very strict deadlines on a project. You have to have that done on that date. I will say sorry, but I'm not sorry when you email me and say, Mr. Lang, I had technical difficulties. This happened, that happened. I will simply say, can you please refer back to the onboarding video presentation of me discussing our digital and oral communication on our home page, so that way it can refresh your memory that I cannot accept these late. It will be your responsibility to complete this, and I would highly suggest days in advance, so that way if you do run into any technical difficulties, you can contact maybe Western's Tech Help through our resource on our homepage, or you can come into class and get any assistance that you need in class well before it is due, so that way all of the technical difficulties are off the table and you've got it done. Critical. Now, what you're going to want to do is read your directions, because as it says here, this is worth 10% of your overall grade. I've had a student getting a 100% in the class. He did not submit his digital and oral communication, emailed me begging me to open it, this and that. I could not do it. Mentioned that it will affect his scholarship. It'll affect his financial aid. Again, your lack of preparedness is not an emergency on my part. All right, so it's 10% of your overall grade. Let's make sure we're way on board with that from the beginning. Here are the directions that you will want to complete for this. It goes through everything that you need to know. All right, It also goes through preparing to present your presentation via WebEx. You're not going to actually be presenting it to me. You're going to be utilizing some video conferencing software that is used a lot of times in industry, in corporate America, in your daily work lives. All right. And so make sure that you are following this video right here. It goes through everything from design to kind of finalizing your design to going through and setting up WebEx. That's the important part. You will need to use WebEx. Every one of us has a WebEx account because you are a Western student. So you want to make sure you follow that tutorial to set up your WebEx. And if you have technical difficulties, contact Western's Tech Help. I got a link right on our important links on our homepage. Get that set up way in advance. All right. Watch this video. What does Mr. Lang need for me to submit? All right. It shows you everything in this video. I'm going to need a couple things from you so I can accurately watch your presentation. It is critical. All right. So with that being said, just to recap, this has a distinct due date. This is one of the only assignments you cannot submit late. You are definitely able to submit it early. All right, you cannot submit late. You must use PowerPoint. I should have probably stressed that at the beginning as well. This is a PowerPoint presentation. I've had students using Google Slides to present it. That is not part of the requirement. You will not be able to gain points for your presentation. It has to be done utilizing PowerPoint. Make sure you take care of that sooner than later. You have access to PowerPoint because you are a Western student. So make sure if you're not sure how to access it, you contact technical support. They'll be able to help you out with that for Western. All right. So, okay. Cannot wait to hear some of your presentations. It's always a pleasure to me to hear what you guys are interested in. And so if you have any questions about this at all, please let me know. And have a wonderful day.